So welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. Today I'm going to be talking about some yobs that smashed my windows in Newcastle. This was a few years ago. So I'll tell you why that happened. There was a bike that was being lent up against my door at the time, and it was being lent up against my main front door. So as you can imagine, I started to get pissed off with it. And this bastard yob that used to live right in front of me at Wardrobe House in Newcastle, he decided to, get one of his mates that lives opposite me on the other side to smash my windows for no reason. Now, I'll tell you why for no reason. They knew who I was. They obviously saw my YouTube channel online, and I really couldn't give a fuck about that. But when it comes to my everyday life, and when it comes to me going home and feeling safe in my own home, I didn't. It was a shitty council estate, and it was provided by Newcastle City Council. That were amazing council, by the way. I can't say how good that council is. A bit like down here in Edinburgh, the councils down here are amazing too. But I went to Newcastle because I went through lots. Most of my life, I'm not going to lie to you, I've had people come after me, or I've been moved, or I've fled violence, or so welcome to that world of when I used to be high and taking drugs all the time, which is not good for anyone. But unfortunately, we all have to start from somewhere, and me back in the day was obviously on drugs, high off my nut, getting into fights with people, causing quite a lot of arguments and drama and confrontation wherever I used to live. Not necessarily on purpose, but it was the drugs and it was my mental health at the same time. Taking drugs, then taking beta blockers because your heart's going too fast, so I do not recommend it. So I'm having a makeup day today, and I don't care if anyone thinks I'm ugly. You all go fuck yourself as I'm concerned. But basically in Newcastle, my windows got smashed. And this is all because I asked this yob to get his bike off my door. So I called the police. I said, look, this guy is resting his bike against my door. He's causing me alarm and distress. He thinks he owns the fucking apartment. No, you don't. I don't care if you've lived above me, same as the slag above me. She's probably lived here 20, 30 years. I don't give a shit. You do not have the right to move into an apartment block, whether you're a yob, whether you're a working class citizen of a family, and think you own the fucking place, because you don't. It's the council building, not yours. So he moved into the building, obviously, when I was there, and he started resting his bike against my door, so I was really pissed off. I confronted him a few times. He was quite nice to me, to be fair, to start off with, but then I think I pushed it a bit of a notch too far when I kept saying to him, get the bike off my fucking door, bub. So he got the bike off my door eventually, and then that evening I was just tidying up, as you do in your living room. I was making a makeup tutorial, a bit like this one, and then without word of warning, boom, my windows got smashed. So I would never live on a council estate again. I was living recently on a council estate here in Edinburgh, but the people that live in council estates, no offence, are absolute total scumbags, and I don't have time for people like that. I don't work yet, but I like to class myself as a working class citizen, not a down and out, and not a scumbag, and not a junkie. So I'm sorry if that does offend a few people, but I'm not a junkie, not a scumbag, I'm not a homeless person. I class myself as the upper class of society. Hence why I now live in a beautiful flat, a luxurious flat, all that, and I'm very happy. So my life is going in the right direction. I've stepped away from sin. I've stepped away from men. I don't even look at men anymore. Do you know what I mean? Let alone have sex with them. I just don't even bother with men anymore. Did you see that? Hello? Lovely. Satan's watching, so behave. Why did it do that? Someone's pushed my door closed. Okay. Anyways. That's another thing when you got door closers on your doors. Fucking hell, let this freak you out when you like on someone like was to like shut the door. Anyways, so yeah, they smashed all my windows, and I'm quite lucky because as I was doing my makeup tutorial, in the window, I was near the window. I was on like the 3rd level. No, sorry, 6th level. And despite me telling the council that I had a heart condition, they didn't really seem to give a fuck. They just put me up on the higher levels. So each and every single day, when I was coming back from Newcastle city centre, I had to walk up those stairs, and they were putting my life at risk because of my heart palpitations. I suffered with angina, brugada back then, and it was really bad, but now it's fine. I'm on my beta blockers, I'm fine, I can control it, my anxiety is getting better, and so forth. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, oh my god, what was that? Couldn't do my head, excuse me a minute. Now go on. But yeah, I couldn't make the stairs. So there was one particular day where I called the council after they smashed my windows. And I said, look, enough's enough. I said, I need to move to a lower level because my heart can't deal with this anymore. They didn't really seem to give a fuck. They didn't even listen. And then that's then, unfortunately, when my windows got smashed. So let me tell you what happened then. So I was literally talking in the camera, bit of a better camera back then. But I was talking in the camera like I am talking to you guys now. And without word of warning, I'll never forget it. It was like that. It was like that. Like so loud. Hang on. We'll get something that'll actually make you guys fucking